What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trey, and I'm back with some more game for y'all today. First things first, before we get started, as always, I'd like to take a second to thank everybody who's been supporting the channel, everybody who's been watching my videos, liking the videos, leaving comments, and all my subscribers. We are currently at 67 subscribers at the time of me recording this video, and like I said, I want to get to 100 subscribers by the end of February. So before I even get started, if you're not subscribed, I'd like you to take the time to subscribe to the channel. We're only 33 subscribers away from 100 subs, and I ain't even been on YouTube for 6 months yet, so let's make it happen. Alright, now let's get into it. It's your boy Trey, and today, I'm going to tell you how to organize your goals. Okay, so having goals is a really good thing. No matter how big the goals are, no matter how small the goals are. Having goals shows that you want to be a better person and you want to be in a better situation in the future than you are now. Now, I don't say that to discourage anybody or make them feel like their goals aren't relevant. But what I'm saying is that you can have as many goals as you want to, but you have to have a plan towards achieving those goals. You have to have a path that you're on towards achieving that goal. Now, I'm not saying that you have to have some foolproof plan from point A to point B to point C on how you're going to accomplish these goals, but what I am saying is that you should have some type of idea, some type of plan, some type of path that you're planning on taking to achieving these goals. You have to have some sort of organized structure on how you plan on achieving all of these goals. I'll show you how I organize mine. Okay, so this is this little sketchbook that I have. Call it my vision book. And what I do in this book is I go through and I actually write all of the goals and all of the things that I want to accomplish in it. So in this notebook, I have different things in it, like ideas I want to name my company one day because I want to own a business. I have logos I want to use for my company and logos for my own personal brand and things like that that I want to do. I got a little bit of everything in here. But most importantly, in my notebook, I have my 5-year plan. So in my 5-year plan, I actually go through year by year. I started 2020, then I did 2021, 2022, 2023, and then 2024. I went through and I wrote down every single goal that I could think of in my head in the moment that I want to accomplish for that particular year. These goals are my goals when it comes to school, when it comes to football, when it comes to YouTube, when it comes to, things I want to do as far as making money, as far as it comes to like reading books and gaining knowledge and, building my brand and actually building my network. And actually, I go through these. I try to go through them at least once a week and revisit everything and see if it's anything that I accomplished that I can check off. And I actually give you a couple examples of some of the things that I got on this. So I started actually writing my 5-year plan on, I don't know if you see that, on January 20th actually, 2020, I started writing my 5-year plan. So the way that I set things up is I want to accomplish every goal that I have for that given year by the end of the year. So I go throughout the year and I check things off that I've done. And one of my goals was actually, and mind you, I wrote this January 20th, so I had just got to Finley. We just started doing weightlifting and stuff like that. And I put that my goal was I wanted to be able to squat 245 pounds. And it's funny because I wrote that down January 20th, 2020. And less than 3 months later, by March 13th, 2020, I actually squatted 295 pounds. And obviously, when I wrote 245 pounds down, I didn't know what I was actually capable of and things like that. But I actually shattered that within 3 months of doing it, and I'm already squatting in the mid 300s. So I'm actually knocking out goals that I got for 2022, 2023. I'm already knocking that out back in 2020. So it's important because it actually keeps me motivated and it shows me how far that I've come. Now there's a quote that goes, if you what is it? Shoot for the moon, land on the stars, or something like that. So another one of my goals was for last spring semester. I wanted to earn a 3.5 GPA. And I actually ended up earning a 3.44. I had like 4 A's, 2 B pluses, and I earned a 3.44. So that actually, I didn't get what my goal was, but because I was aiming so high, I actually got like a really good GPA. The point is that you should be guided by your own expectations and your own goals for yourself. Like I said in previous videos, if you only are guided by other people's expectations of you, you're not gonna get that far. One other reason that I go by my 5-year plan, and I like to reflect on that, is because I'm allowing myself to learn from my accomplishments and also from my failures. So I shattered my 2020 squat goal within 3 months. So I look back like, okay, what was I doing to get there? I was putting in extra work. I was going to the weight room between classes, working on my form, doing things like that, doing all the right things. And then I look at things that I didn't accomplish. I looked at my goal for 2020. I wanted to read 3 books. I got through like 2 books. I never got through that 3rd book. And I had to go back and think, okay, what did I do wrong? Why couldn't I get 3 books in this year? And I go back and I think about the times I was playing video games from like 9 o'clock to like 3 a.m. I could have been spending time reading there. I think about times that I was just chilling, or I was just, entertaining girls and stuff like that. Like, that's time I could have been reading, bettering myself, learning new things. So I look at my 5-year plan because I go in, I look at all my accomplishments, and I learn from those, and I look at my failures, and I learn from those too. Like I said, it's always good to often reflect on your goals, because like for me, I don't know about y'all, but for me, like, it made me feel good. Like, when I go through and I look at things that I wrote down years ago, and I look like, yo, I'm there right now. So I actually just go back and I just see some things that I wrote, just like speaking things into existence, and just looking at some things that I wrote about, making it onto a college football team and things like that. Like, and I think like, wow, I was talking about this back then. Now I'm living it right now. And it gave me a good feeling because it just made me feel like everything comes full circle. And it really makes me feel like I'm on a path. So it's good to often reflect on your goals. And this is great to do because the only person that you have to compare yourself to is your old self. When you go through and you look at everything that you've done and you compare it to somebody else's success, it's never gonna match up because you don't know what that person had to go through. You don't know what obstacles that person faced. You don't know how easy that person might have had it. You don't know what the situation may be. So if you compare yourself to somebody who got it better than you or somebody who got it worse than you, it's not gonna be a satisfying feeling at the end of the day. When I take everything that I've done, like say for example, when I look at what weight I was, when I look at how much I could lift, how fast I could run, how I could do this, how I could do that, how far I could throw, things like that. When I look at what I could do back then and I compare that to what I could do right now, it's a satisfying feeling because there's no better feeling to me than self-progress. Okay, so for all my fellas watching, if you're around my age, you probably like playing video games. You probably played NBA 2K. Now, I like that game. I like that game because they got a feature called My Career. That's when you go in and you create your own player and you start from the bottom. You like a 60 overall. You got no badges, no special animations, no none of that. You go through and you just build yourself up. You build yourself up. You build yourself up. I like that. I like that because I don't want to be LeBron James or I don't want to be Kyrie Irving because they already got it. They already there. I'm the type of person, I've always like built myself up. I don't really pay attention to like celebrity news and celebrity drama and all this other stuff because I'm not concerned with what somebody else doing. They already there. They already got what they want in life. I want to get to where I want to be in life. I want to build myself up. So the only person I care about comparing myself to is myself. Because at the end of the day, it's all about getting 1% better every day. All right, that's it for me today. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you learned something. Please, before you leave, drop a like, leave a comment, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We on the road to 100 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers by the end of February. We 33 subscribers away. We can do this. Alright, I'm out.
That boy be a pussy, kill the vibe, he a drag. Autobiography gon' look like a brag. Let's get to the money, I'm on PT, dirty ass. Made he fuck a razor.